Well, hey there, Diamond. We do have a first alert. There is now a new tropical cyclone. Well, it's a subtropical cyclone. It's called Subtropical Storm Karen. This is a look at it with the satellite imagery here, and you can see it kind of spiraling out there. It's near the Azores, and it does now again have a track. Max sustained winds of 45 miles per hour. It's a subtropical system, which means it does share characteristics with a tropical cyclone, but the strongest storms are away from the core as well as the strongest winds. But again, no threat to the U.S. It's going to continue out to sea. And here's a look at the latest track on Jerry. Still is a tropical storm, and it's been downgraded a bit. Actually, winds are around 60 miles per hour. It could still become a hurricane, but again, regardless of what it does, it's not going to be a threat to the U.S. So we'll bring it back closer to home. Here's a check of our first alert radar, and we were watching for the potential for spotty shower. It looks like it was able to make it into the Choctaw County area, just now crossing over the Tom Bigby River there. Missing Butler, though, missing Toxie. However, besides this little small chance for a shower, our rain chances pretty much go away for days. So here's a bigger view looking at the dew point temperatures, which give us an indication of the amount of moisture in the air. Dew points are into the 50s. That is definitely the comfy range, and we're going to continue with a really pleasant feel as we go through time. So as far as a touch of fall, we're looking at gorgeous weather for our Friday. We're going to start the day with temperatures around 60. Our highs will be into the low 80s, which is seasonable for this time of year. Plentiful sunshine, maybe a few high clouds. Saturday will start temperatures in the low 50s. Highs will reach the low 80s, also seasonable in terms of our highs, but that morning temperature is very comfortable. You may even need a light jacket or a sweater if you're cooler natured. And for our Sunday morning, we're talking low 50s as well. A little bit warmer though by the afternoon, with those highs getting into the mid 80s. But if you are a fan of hotter weather, just know that even though we're in this cool spell, it is not uncommon for us to experience, let's say, 90-degree temperatures late in October. For Meridian, the latest 90-degree temperature is around Halloween or October 31st. So even though we're going to have cooler weather for the next few days, here's a check of the forecast for next week. Average high is about 81 next week. Notice how we're going to have temperatures basically about 10 degrees above the norm as we're talking 90s again. So that summertime feel is definitely coming back. So take advantage of the cooler weather while we have it. As far as the precip outlook for next week, looking at the more burnt orange coloring, that's indicating a likely chance of experiencing below average rainfall. Aside from the spotty shower that we see on the radar this evening, it's going to be rain free over the next few days, rain free for the most part for much of next week, which is bad news for our drought situation. This is last week's drought update. Pay attention to Kemper County and Sumter County. As we look at the setup here, a little bit of Kemper County is now in a severe drought, and a good portion of the northern tier of Sumter County also has been added to the severe drought, with now an extreme portion of, let's say, the northern tier of Sumter County in terms of an extreme drought for the northern tier of that area. That's an update for that area today. So again, conditions are getting worse. Sadly, again, the rain chances won't increase for a while, so our ground is going to take a big hit. But great news for your outdoor plans. Right now, temperatures are into the 60s, feeling great. Lows for tonight is going to be pretty comfortable. We'll keep our low temperatures around 60. However, as far as your overall 10-day forecast at 10, get ready for a string of dry days. We do have a little bit of rain that will pop into the forecast as we head towards the end of next week. Also, hotter temperatures, but again, if you're looking for the fall feel, soak up the next few days, and gradually it'll get a bit more humid as well, but it will feel like summer next week.